That's the last match of the evening's entertainment.
98. Cameron, you require 107.
Menzies looks at 107 to level the score.
Yeah, and time with it as well. These are the opportunities you kind of dream of in a match where you're not in the pressure, you can sort of lay them up. Dave, with a 2-treble visit though, can just give Cameron a little tap on the shoulder here. Could do more than that. It's our first max, and Dave Chisnall asked the question of this 48 from Cameron.
16.
Well, the cage-rattling maximum from Dave Chisnall now reaps its reward. A 2-dart pop-pop combination to go 2 up in the first set. Bottom of the board to the top. He wants tops. And he delivers. And Dave Chisnall goes 2 legs up in the opening set. And the likes of Taylor, when he didn't get a sniff in 2013 at the Grand Prix, and in 2019, Van Gerwen beats him comfortably. And a second maxi from Misty Maximum, they used to call him. He's not at the top of the maximum hitting these days, but he can still pack a punch.
2013 against Phil Taylor.
60.
It's as if someone angered Phil the night before. He was ruthless in that final.
Who could that have been? Sort of imbecile would do such a thing. When he's in complete command, he can throw it at whatever target he likes here, almost.
44.
Like you said, Rod, he's got time. As long as you bring that single to a double, you back yourself to take it out. It should be a 1-set lead for Dave Chisnall.
He's still got 2 visits from here, Mark, hasn't he, to wrap the set up?
Being clinical, Dave. And rattles through the opening set. There was a couple of opportunities for Menzies in the second leg, but a dominant opening set for Dave Chisnall. Twice a finalist, as we've already mentioned. He's off and running.
For what we believe is only the second time, after John Park did likewise against Adrian Lewis in 2011 from 5 legs behind. And Menzies might have to do something similar, and he will have to do something similar if Chisnall can turn this position in this leg into a 2-leg lead in the second set.
And it all changed in leg 2. Cameron Menzies was waiting on 46. Dave Chisnall fired in a 180 just to pile some pressure. Menzies fluffed his lines. Dave Chisnall picked his pocket, got the break, and it's been all Dave since. And he's having this luxury a bit too much as well, Rod, isn't he? But he's being able to lay up finishes at the back end of the legs.
Well, now there's a bit of heat coming from the Scotsman. Both on 2-dart combos, but Chisnall with first poke. But if he does miss here, then Menzies is right there to take full advantage. Double 16. Well, he changed his MO, but it made little difference. And Dave Chisnall now pushes Cameron Menzies to the point of no return. 5 legs played, 5 legs won by Chizzy. Well, he got away and then must have hoped Chisnall was going to fail to do so after he missed his first 2 attempts at double, then pinned double 18 third dart to maintain his perfect record of starting in the first 3 every leg of the match. And now he's perfect again with 3. 3 treble 20s, a 3rd maximum.
97.
Still a lead. Well, it's disappearing now, and he's at it again, Dave Chisnall. 3 maxes. Well, there's number 4. Sun display from Dave Chisnall. He's been all over Cameron Menzies in this match.
100.
Good last one, though.
105.
2 consecutive maximums, and you feel that if it was mathematically possible, he'd make it 3 on the trot. 90 were left as he looked at treble 18 for the double.
69.
Now he's left 32 for the match.
To keep Cameron's faint hopes alive, and he can't find a treble.
Double 18 for the match.
They require 36.
Dave Chisnall for 6 straight legs and a right royal railroading of Cameron Menzies. There it is, Dave Chisnall in blistering form. Cameron Menzies blown away. With Chisnall on fire here in Leicester. He marches on to round 2.
Returning 2. Leaves a two-darter.
Keeping Dimitri under it. He's responding well. Oh, what a leg.
Is he going at the bullseye?
I don't like that. It just feels a little defeatist.
Like that, though. And that's
the right way to go.
Big un but a good in this. Treble 20, treble 19, double 16. That's the first bit done. Treble 19. That's second bit done. Double 16.
Did you all fancy him for that? Did you fancy him?
I did until he re-gripped it.
Right, because you sounded like you fancied him.
I do like the way he started the game, though.
Yeah. Needs a big treble.
56.
Then Sig can sometimes throw the last start a little nonchalantly for me. Never assume that your opponent is going to get it, because sometimes they don't.
8. Luger 160.
160 for the set. Another big un, but another good un. Can he go in alongside it?
It wasn't a good 60, was it?
He would have liked it higher in the bet.
Yeah, yeah. Higher or more central.
100. Dimitri, you require 8.
Well, he's had a good look at this double 4. Double 2. Still double 2.
Oh my.
Luger requires 60.
Taking a glug of aqua before nailing the 20, then the tops to wrap up the first set. Job done. Got to move over to the right. That is very, very good. That is superb, actually. Luke Woodhouse wins the first set.
Living back in Belgium now. Used to live round here.
Did he?
He and Damon Heta shared a house with their respective partners just down the road. Does he stay? Yeah, would have left double 17.
94. Luger 180.
60. I don't know what he's thinking about, because if you start on 54, it's idiotic. Start on 60. 18 tops. Superb! Absolutely superb.
This is proper stuff from Luke Woodhouse, and he's doing it again.
What a leg.
100.
Both averaging 96. Absolute worldie of a game. Nice pace as well.
Yeah, and a reminder that Luke Woodhouse is one of only 4 players in the field who've not won a PDC title yet.
Yeah.
He's one of only 5 outside the top 32.
Yeah.
This is not one of the stars of the game, and he's putting in one of the best performances we've seen so far. And yet Dimitri is right there with him. Double 18. That one's working for him. And he enjoyed that one, Dimitri.
Little 12-dart leg. He's got to hope that Luke misses. Oh,
96.
cracking last start.
107.
Very gettable, this. For a holder throw, but it feels more important than that. 48 tops.
95. Dimitri 59.
Single 19 for double top. It's not his favourite double on the board, Dimitri van den Bergh. But he is throwing beautifully for a level game to take us to a deciding set. That's where we're going, and it deserves it as well, because this is top quality for the parent.
Oh. He literally tried to grab that back once he released it. It was actually a good little switch after that. Oh, wow! Look, he can't believe how bad that first start was. He nearly smacks himself on the back of the neck.
A reminder from Dimitri, does that make Woodhouse go for the bullseye again here? Was he looking at the treble 20?
60.
Oh, there's the benefit. Next door for double eight to take the opening leg of the final set. One inside, one outside, and how about this for a shot to take the lead?
Yeah. This would be a game changer, wouldn't it? 57. Now the bullseye. He's trying to calm himself down, trying not to react.
I think he might have convinced a few people with his performance tonight. Still got to get the job done, though.
And he's played this well from 1-0 down against someone that was playing beautifully. And he's still playing beautifully, by the way.
The dream of 180, 170 out to save the game is gone for Luke Woodhouse. Picks up one treble to just about keep himself interested, but he's relying on mistakes, and it's been a game of few mistakes.
The first set, Dimitri van den Bergh was faffing around on double 8, double 4, double 2.
116.
He's left double 16. Getting in, he's been fine. Getting out, it's been okay.
The Belgian #1, the UK Open champion. Match darts. To win a brilliant contest. Next door for double 8. Last start does the job, and Dimitri does a job on Luke Woodhouse. Superb quality from the pair of them.
Winning the Grand Slam, winning the Worlds. Next big darts on Sky, the Grand Slam from Wolverhampton in November. The race for that's getting interesting. It's probably going to be the most star-studded field in the qualifying event that we've ever seen.
Yeah, that's for another conversation, I guess. As Damon Heta doesn't need to go the 20s route, so expect him on the treble 18, hits it. So confident on the doubles, and such a confident start here for the Aussie. Heta leads 2-0, 1 away.
Yep. Well, it's worth mentioning, double start, 107 average for Heta, only 80 odd for Dedeker. Early days.
Yeah,
but he looks in the mood, Damon Heta.
Yeah, you talk about early days there, my thought process for Mike Dedeker goes to Dimitri van den Bergh.
Dedeker boosted by winning that leg, certainly. Worth remembering as well that Heta has missed a dart for the set. This one at tops.
Yeah, we've seen so many matches already in a fascinating day and a half here. The World Grand Prix, how it can just change. That incredible comeback from Luke Humphries being the real catalyst.
And another. Incredible from Dedeker. That is dynamite from Dedeker. Brilliant darts. Well, he's in this game now, back-to-back legs, and all of a sudden he's throwing incredibly for the set.
'51.
And this time he gets off. Damon Heta couldn't look this time. He's had no such problem getting off. It's been fantastic from the pair of them. This is still very, very much in the balance. Yeah, we talked about that Players' Championship win for Mike Dedeker. He comes in good form, you know, Stu. In his last 25 games, he's won 18 of them. He's played over 50 matches since August as well, so he's match sharp, he's battle hardened, fancies his chances, got that belief now.
57.
And it could have been a runaway first set that can do damage to that confidence. It's finding that treble, it's the way they're landing as well.
Yeah. Well, a little kiss off the barrel out of the treble 20 into the treble 5, but this set is now De Decker's to win and De Decker's to lose.
100.
Heta had one dart for a clean sweep in this opening set.
Still needs that treble up.
59.
Gives some hope, just leaves the door ajar slightly for Heta. That 2-3-6 score would look nice with a 180. It looked very nice with a 180.
That is brave. That is courageous. That's bottle on the hockey from the Aussie. But it may not matter. What a set from Mike De Decker. He has won 3 straight legs. Heta missed one dart for the set. The Belgian took out 150 and he's just nailed a 1-1-6 to go 1 set to the good.
There's an awful lot of Mike De Decker's, Dimitri Van den Bergh's, Kim Hybrids. The young players, they're coming through there. There's a real boom over there.
97.
Surely this goes, Stu, the way they're playing, the way they're finishing, no problem at all. It's Route 66.
Yeah, it's a straight road as well. 2-1 to David Heta.
We've seen some masterclass of finishing so far. It has to be the setup play here for Damon Heta. Treble 18 will be the shot. You can just see again that anguish.
We'll watch on nervously. The big finishing from De Decker, and he was a millimetre away from another one. That would have sunk the heart of the Australian. He's going to get a dart. He missed one dart to win the opening set. He's got another one here. No mistake this time. And fittingly, because of the quality of this game, we get a deciding set.
Yes, he started this match, didn't he, with that 76 finish. It was a different route this time.
You're going to have to go some for 2 players in any single game to beat that. And with this, he's hit 6 perfect darts effectively the way that he starts. Double 16, treble 19, treble 19,
93.
3 treble 20s. Bit of passion.
His reaction tells you absolutely everything. Just as you think De Decker was beginning to take control. Remember, he had the darts first in this one, but Heta on 1-1-6. The same finish that De Decker had to win that first set.
60.
He's got 6 darts out of good moments for Heta.
He's going to get a shot here for a 12-darter with a double start.
96.
He will be back.
You've got I hope there is some statistician who could possibly let us know. 2 players on 80%.
100.
To start, but it's all about the finish for Damon Heta. And now he has the darts. We've had 3 breaks of throw in this deciding set.
It's had pretty much everything this game. Surely a 170 to finish.
Go on then.
139.
Wow. Well, we nearly fell off our chairs there, didn't we, Stu? Over to De Decker. The pressure on this 138. He likes to start in that 19s, and Heta will be back.
What a game. Mike De Decker has played brilliantly. But is this the last dart he's going to throw? If it is, he's piled the pressure on Damon Heta.
Is the one more twist.
Has never won a game in this tournament.
Is there one?
Wow.
Twist.
That's called pressure. And this is pressure. That was huge pressure. He's missed a match dart.
Just sensed something when it comes down to that winning double. The adrenaline is flowing through the body, and look where it lands as well. Not only does it go in the double six, right in the corner. Penny for your thoughts, Damon Heta. What a match, and fittingly, I think it deserves to go all the way.
It does.
Fancies his chances now, hasn't really delivered. In fact, hasn't beat the last 32 in a TV major on this stage. But he's close now.
Damon Heta missed a dart to win the opening set, lost it, was brushed aside in set 2, looked in control in set 3. He's missed a match dart. It looks like he's gone. What a leg from Dedeker for the match.
54.
Yeah, just see the feeling there of Damon Heta. You'd think it was an incredible amount of belief, but you're right. It's such a sucker punch that you can see the colours just drained out of him there. All he can do is refocus. The fact they're going low probably tells you an awful lot.
Yeah, I think making a complete mess of that 31 to win the match has done for him mentally.
It's tough to respond, but Dedeker still has to see this out. And not 56. An awful lot of pressure coming back.
Mike, you require 36.
For an incredible win. Mike Dedeker comes back to record a sensational win over Damon Heta. For the Australian, it's now 4 consecutive defeats in the first round of the World Grand Prix.
And there it is. And you'll hope that's enough to get him the first chance at a double.
149.
Well, you know, it will be. Really good setup play. One big treble needed, though. Peter Wright, snake bite, treble, 18 for... Well, he stayed there, and was going to get double 17, but he won't get that chance, and it is the breakup. Pretty good marker. A really excellent opening leg from James Wade. Just kept in it, kept pressure on. Should Peter Wright now get a 180? James hasn't, you know, big out, but he's seen a lot.
Well, Peter Wright could indeed double his maximum tally. Brilliant darts to turn up the heat. Wade looking for at least one treble 20. Another there leaves double 5. The single leaves the bullseye for the set. And Peter Wright, via the maximum, has earned the chance to take control of the set almost from nowhere.
Whoa. Well,
from nowhere to somewhere. And now is Peter Wright's darting destination, the first set, because he has the darts. What a turnaround, Professor Park.
Well, and Snakey had a shaky single one there that just about...
Well, he has now left a 3-figure outshot to win a set that he seemed like he'd lost. But now the game changer from Wade, his first maximum.
And we've seen a few of these big maximums in this already to change games.
Double 13, what an extraordinary double to end the set on, but he's missed it. James Wade here, 25 would be the target for most pros. Wade, treble 7. No, goes for the outer bull, hits the bull. Leaves double 4, eventually.
And he's thinking, why didn't I go for treble 7? Why did I change what I do? And that's why you always take the same roads. Doesn't matter what they are, you should stick with them because they become automatic.
Double 4. Wade missed it. Peter Wright hits it. And Peter Wright, snake bite, bites back from 2 legs down.
Well, another of those would get him to a finish first, most likely. Exactly the case, so nothing guaranteed for Peter here about forcing another leg in this set.
75.
Well, the visit started well and then fell away.
146.
Treble 18. Oh, he stays there for double 13.
Well, they both had a crack at double 13 in this match on a high out. Neither one's hit it.
135.
Right here, you think will start on the bullseye. Treble 20 leaves another crack at the bullseye. Not there. So James Wade, will he change away from this odd double 13? 6 for double 10. There it is, and James Wade, with his old friend double 10 to the rescue, levels the match. 161 with his opponent not on a finish. Wade not on a finish now after that first dart, but 81 left with one in hand.
And went about his business so well there, not going to be rushed, figure out what he wants to do, bangs in a bull for the last dart.
Well, now he's got choices. I'd imagine his choice would be 11 for double 10, but there are other options.
Yeah, like that. The 11 won't get in the way of the double 10. It's perfect. Oh, how about double 5 then? You have the backup plan?
21.
No. And now this is some of that snake bite magic that could rear its fangy head.
Well, has he got a 3-figure outshot in the locker? He can stay there, or he switches to leave tops. Well, he could have stayed where he was and left the lesser spotted double 17, but he got a dart at double, which is all he could hope for. But Wade now looking for the clean kill, and there it is. Well, Peter Wright had a chance there, John, to salvage the situation and get the set back on throw. Couldn't take it. So it's double 16 to make it 2-1 in legs in this deciding set.
Well, he was going low in the double, and he had to raise it up there and went too far. He had the right line, but it just too far up.
Well, Peter Wright missed multiple darts at double 8 to win the Premier League once against Michael van Gerwen. Here he must hit it, you feel, otherwise James Wade can knock him out. Double 4. Oh dear. This could be the end. It will be if Wade cleans this up. 16. Match start. Wade double top.
And nowhere near on a dart. I think everyone in the room felt was a certainty to go in. Probably Peter Wright included.
I'll make you right, John. Will Peter make it right? Double 1, the madhouse. And Peter Wright has been driven absolutely insane at the back end of this leg. James Wade to finish him off. And it's good night, and thanks for coming, because James Wade cleans up on double 10. And too hot for Peter Wright.
But he won.
Yeah, good from Gerwen Price. Similar to a leg Dave Chisnall won in the opening match of the night against Cameron Menzies. He seemed out the leg, but he grabbed the 180 and then got rid of the 2-darter.
No score.
Well, that's a chance for Price that he's missed out on. Noppert finally underway, but they're fine margins, aren't there, in these best-of-3 first-round games at the Grand Prix.
109.
Yeah, he's not starting brilliant here, Gerwen Price, in terms of his double. Yeah, he's now missed 12 darts to start legs already. Gets off.
That says it all, doesn't it? 3 out of 15 getting away, Price. So we have had 4 180s already in 3 legs of dart.
140.
Bit of breathing space in this leg for Danny. Big golf in the averages. Will be disappointed that he didn't close out the previous leg. And you'll think he should be closing out the set here, but he is going to restore the lead. It's a brilliant start for Danny Noppert.
72.
There's 21 scored.
52.
And no alarms for Noppert as it stands.
Sprayed that one, Gerwen Price.
95.
Double 10, you go inside, can get a bit tricky. Got to concentrate here, Danny. That looks like a good marker. Well, having to moving to the right. And he's made a mess of that, and he's offering Gerwen Price the opportunities. He's had darts to win every leg, Danny. It's 2. Yeah, really way off.
Yeah, I mean, that is a real surprise. To be fair, you don't see that very often from Gerwen Price, do you? Should have had at least a dart at the ball. Came up without.
Yeah, not by that distance. Noppert to get over the line this leg. It was looking comfortable, and he's making a mess of this. Not just this leg, but this set, Danny Noppert.
Price simply cannot believe his luck. He's cashed in. Well, that leg sums up the World Grand Prix, because to win this tournament, for me, it's all about 80% skill, but 20% of it not making the most of the opportunity that's been gifted to him.
58.
It's all a bit cagey, and not good counting from Danny either. It's not a trait we associate with Danny Noppert. And Gerwen Price is making him pay. What a setter. And Noppert will not believe how this set has gone away from him.
That is brilliant from Price. Absolutely brilliant. He's way off his best.
Going to require 40.
But all of a sudden, he's throwing for the opening set. Last dart in hand. That is a classic World Grand Prix steal set from Gerwen Price.
Back comes Danny. 6 maximums for a piece. Danny's digging in deep, but Price finds the 7th pretty quickly. 2 in this leg.
And those 7 maximums have come in 5 legs. Or is it going to be 8?
They look pretty loose though. He stayed there.
Going to require 62.
Good dart. Yeah, he knows it was a good dart. That was a great leg to win for Gerwen Price.
He's been the dominant force since, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's the man to stop again this week. And if Gerwen Price is going to stop him, he's going to have to play better than this. But at the minute, he's doing enough so far to clinch his place in the second round, where James Wade awaits.
What can Price do from here? Well, not enough.
94. Danny require 126.
Danny will expect a couple of visits. Going for another one. Reminder, 11 darts missed at the end of legs for Danny Noppert. And not on that occasion, no real reaction, because he knows the situation here is still really desperate, but it's a start, and it's a breaker throw from Danny. Enjoyed that one again, though, it was hanging there.
Price, though, is 2 darts away.
There's the setter.
But he's now relying on Danny Noppert not taking out 84. This to take us to a deciding set.
Should minimum get a dart at the bullseye. Stay in that 14 segment to prolong this tie. Bullseye for Noppert. And he's up to the challenge. He's dug in deep. He trails by 2-0 in this set. He's rattled off 3 successive legs, and we go to a deciding leg. And Danny Noppert has won his first ever set against Gerwen Price in this tournament, and it is well and truly game on now.
2 legs down. Looking at going home. But now looking at a last 16 clash against James Wade.
I've got to say,
98.
being the better player, Danny.
101.
That bull finish on the 84 to win the second set. Was it the game changer? But this to win the match.
81.
And this to stay in the match.
He's going to get, well, he's got 2 darts in hand if he needs them both. And he's going to need them both to stay in. And he finds the double A. No big reaction from Gerwen Price, because he knows there's still work to be done, but we're back on throw in this deciding set. Noppert has missed a match dart. Of course, keep chipping away, but you feel his races leg and races run in this leg. But he's just got to prepare himself for the decider. He'd have the darts.
We're going the distance.
Going to require 88.
For the
Double
decider.
12. And we are going the distance. Gerwen Price has come back from 2 legs down in the decider. But it's Danny Noppert with the darts, and Danny Noppert will just be desperate to get away somehow. Rescued, thrown away again.
140.
Danny's not going away, though. He's going to need some errors from Price. And he ain't getting him.
This has been a brilliant leg. He got away with the first dart. Is he going to get away with it? Is he going to get away with the match? Noppert needs at least another 140, at least.
98.
He needed a lot, didn't he? He couldn't leave a finish.
No, he couldn't.
Price, well, he could do it here. He could do it here in style.
For the match.
124.
I think he's miscounted, has he? He has. He just left double 12. Yeah.
It definitely wasn't the plan. Luckily, he's coming back.
He has left double 12. Take it away, Mark.
Imagine if he pulled that into double 18 or something like that and just bust his score.
He knew what he was doing. Does he know what he's doing here? Gerwen Price produces a remarkable comeback. He looked down, he looked out, but there it is, raw emotion from the Iceman.
Became the world champion. He said he's ready to win tournaments. Like you say, he's come into this with some mixed results.
41.
I just sense in these first couple of legs, real focus. I don't think that he likes being written off.
Oh, how about that for a set-up? That is beautiful. Michael Smith, perfect setup to leave himself on double 12. There'll be some pressure, but it's been very efficient stuff from the pair of them so far in this game. Dot 6. is found. The efficiency continues. All going with throw in this one.
But he will have the darts in the last leg of this first set.
To the 18s.
138.
Sets up the 68, looking to force a deciding leg in this opening set. Michael Smith's not going to do anything to worry him with this visit.
Gurney requires 68.
Yeah, it's been a rapid 4 legs.
60.
No dramas with missing those two, not at the moment.
44.
Probably not after another poor visit from Michael Smith. So double 4, and we'll have the deciding leg of the set. Double 2.
6.
Wow. Not only has Michael Smith got a shot, Gary Anderson is on double 1 if he returns.
Yeah, we've seen that 150 earlier from Mike Dedecker. Remember, he plays the winner of this game.
Gary required 2.
Can't miss inside. Does miss inside by a long, long way. And Gary Anderson might be waving goodbye to this opening set. Michael Smith, 5 for tops. That's the plan. That's the execution. Michael Smith takes the opening set in this one. Gary Anderson flying out the blocks, but making mistakes at the end. 1-0 to the bully boy. Where Jose was breathing down his neck.
Yeah, and like as I mentioned in the introduction of the game, he come into this competition on the back of some stunning darts on the floors, and again, just listen to him chatting about things. He's really enjoying the Pro Tours at the moment. He's enjoying have a bit of fun, in inverted commas.
150.
Anderson guaranteed a look at the 101.
65. Gary required 101.
Is it 1 for tops? It is. And it is found. Gary Anderson gets the breaker throw, which makes his job a lot easier in this set.
There's the first.
140.
Gets the second he wanted eventually. Leaves himself double 8 for 2 apiece in this second set.
100. Michael, you require 60.
Going to go over the top of this. Now for double 4, moving back to the centre of the ocket. Doesn't get it done. This is makeable.
There was a little nervy look there, wasn't it, with that third dart by Michael Smith. And Gary Anderson, very reminiscent of the previous set, probably thought this one was over. It might be now.
44.
Not good.
4.
But neither is that. Thus is score.
No score.
And so Gary Anderson returns to wrap up set 2 and level the game. Tops, tops. Well, you've got no idea what route Gary Anderson's going to go for things, but there's a good chance he's going to hit it. We could be.
100.
Needs to fill it up to get to a finish. That's not going to happen. So Michael Smith knows he's got a little bit of time. It's never a lot of time where Gary Anderson's concerned, though.
He just had his nose in front all match, this one, Smith. Set up play perfect. He'll be back for double 8.
That set-up shot says to Michael Smith, don't miss. He doesn't. He nearly did, but he doesn't, and he's a leg away from victory.
I tell you what, that was close to double 16, wasn't it? No reaction. Did you see Smith behind, though? He really understood. He knows that they're disappointing darts, a long way from the desire. But that last start, how crucial will that be? Because Anderson cannot finish, and Smith has his first real chance in this match
to close it out. 108 points. Needs a treble. Cannot get it, but is Gary Anderson close enough? Because it could only be one at the bullseye. May not be that if he makes an error.
We said we're going to go the distance. It's sensed that when both players got up there. Well, he's got his chance. We are going the distance.
One leg to decide it. The Flying Scotsman and the Bully Boy. Michael Smith has the darts.
Plan B works again. Gary Anderson. No problem at all. Game on.
150.
Is that advantage, Anderson? Is it enough?
140.
I didn't reply there, Dan. Just held my hands up. I just... Oh, wow.
That sort of thing could be the difference. Because even an extra 20 points, well, it's 15, but who knows? That might be vital.
But a champion response there with the two trebles.
100.
One bit of magic, maybe.
The margins are tiny.
83.
It's just the wrong side of wires. He's not down to a finish. Michael Smith set it up, take it out, the match is won.
60.
But it's not a good setup.
Why do these things happen in a last leg decider? Just dropping low. Anderson needs to find a treble. Not
57.
punished. A scratch of the head from Anderson.
150 to win it. It's not going to happen. Gary Anderson gets a look to win the match at 126. It's 6 all in legs. It's just one leg that's deciding this.
126.
Taking his time. The focus will be on the 19's bed. That's going to be tricky from there.
It's a wonder dart. And that's a match dart that's gone. Did so well to get the treble that got him a look at the bullseye. Michael Smith should be looking at tops. And is. And he has missed both chances to win it.
Incredible drama here at the World Grand Prix. And Anderson has a reprieve. He has another chance. And more match darts.
He could have been knocked out, but Gary Anderson is through. Michael Smith, the world #2, is beaten. And once again tonight, we see match darts miss.
2023 did pick up a couple of titles, World Series of Darts finals and the Premier League darts when he was brilliant against Gerwen Price, but it's been a long time in between drinks for the great Dutchman.
Yeah, no one's dream is to win a Pro Tour in Wigan, is it? No offence to Wigan and no offence to the Pro Tours, but when you
60.
pick up darts and when you're a professional, you want to win on the big stages.
Oh, look at these.
140.
When you mentioned about this would be a big win for Darryl, it would kind of rubber stamp the recent form, wouldn't it? So I knew I was playing well. The big one was coming.
139. Now you're 130.
For 2-0 in the opening stanza. Can't find a treble with either of his first 2 darts, and the way he's been peppering the lipstick, that will disappoint Darryl.
86.
54. Another 18. Bullseye.
44.
He had a dart tops to win the first leg that wasn't too clever, and that wasn't too clever either at the bullseye. For a hold of throw and 2-zip.
It is 2-zip. I don't say bullseye with anything like the pizzazz or panache of Wayne Mardell. I'll try harder.
And already on the MVG throw, Gurney could have the upper hand if this goes in, and does. Super chin fan.
$59.
He's going to have to get better here, MVG.
Remember, this was a set in which Michael van Gerwen threw first, so
Yeah.
to drop it, it's going to be a big body blow and give Darryl Gurney all the encouragement he needs.
60.
He wants 90.
90.
Yeah, things are not happening for Michael. There's a bit of disgust in those last 3 darts. Yeah, he could go whatever way he felt. That's the way he felt.
74.
decided not to bring double five or the bullseye into play.
And now he knows Van Gerwen won't finish, and he knows he's back for double eight to clinch the opening set against the throw. Daryl Gurney wants double eight. And Daryl Gurney threatens a big upset. He takes the opening set off the 6 times champion. Super Chin is here to win, and he's halfway to doing so. Gurney leads Van Gerwen 1-0. Daryl Gurney is not relenting.
140.
3 darts missed at tops by Van Gerwen
59.
in the previous leg. Spelt the beginning of the end.
Yeah, this is now about Daryl Gurney. He has 6 darts. It's quite simple. If he can take out 168 in 6, he wins.
85.
83 for the match. He beat Van Gerwen in that final
what on earth?
in 2018. This is just as big, you feel.
Honestly, though, honestly.
83.
Leaving 6. I don't get that.
Bullseye! Well, A, it's the sort of thing you would do, Wayne, and B, it's a sign of the towel coming in.
But yeah, now he's come back for a double that he will not like. Now it's awkward. This is all about the 180 here.
3.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't care what you've won. You've got to question the board management with that 180.
Madness. Utter madness. And double eight says it's the last dart he throws. And it is. And Daryl Gurney has taken Michael Van Gerwen to the cleaners in Leicester. The 6-time champion has been dismissed, dispatched and destroyed on the big stage. One of the most embarrassing and humiliating defeats in Michael Van Gerwen's career, and certainly one of the most embarrassing he's ever suffered at the World Grand Prix. He did not win a leg, and Daryl Van Gurney took him apart to romp through to the second round.
The open bet, the first start was a great guide for Joe. May see a switch here. That looked, that's a good. Similar again. Both players are pinning on treble 19 early on here.
130.
Well, he may just get a chance to hold. Of course, Chris, he's been very frustrated at playing Joe, as we've outlined the reasons why. He's playing very well, but can't get past him.
57.
Dobey gets a look for a 2-leg lead here. This would hurt Joe, because he started well. He had opportunities to win the opening leg. Switch the double 3 here now. Just taking his time, Chris Dobey. For the first break. And he grabs the first break and will now throw for the opening set. Good response, not finished for Joe. He's likely to start on the bottom of the board here. Good pick off from Dobey with the last one. Now he's gone back up. You often see players just try and grab those treble 19s.
160.
Well, this would be some way to get a break and a set. And the shot's on. Tops for the 160, and Chris Dobey. Absolutely, it's a magnificent outshot to take set 1 against Joe Cullen, who thought he was sitting pretty ready to come back and force a decider. Not to be, and that's how it hurt. Have some comfort level. He doesn't need to break Dobey's throw. I mean, that'll be part of the plan, though. You do want to avoid getting to a 5th leg, which could take you out of the tournament.
Yeah, of course, you made a good point. A no-nonsense opening leg when you've dropped the first set on your darts, and this is what it should be here for Joe.
140.
I imagine he'll split this 38 for a confident holder throw. And it is. Good leg to start the second set for Joe Cullen, 15 darter.
It's a problem, and it's an opportunity for Dobey. Can he get back-to-back? Yes, he can.
Timing from Dobey, and his average is creeping up towards 95 now.
And more importantly, he takes out the 113 and he'll have the throw for the match.
113.
That's how quickly these matches, these sets can turn around. This is 7 trebles and he can't find a big 13.
No real harm done, though, is it?
No.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's still at 213, so just calm down, take a breath, and Chris is always so good at that as well.
434.
Dobey to go one away without the darts. Pinned this double on the second dart in the previous leg. That looks awkward.
Yeah, he's got to move back to the left and try and go over the top. He did exactly that, but not quite in.
79.
Cullen's hung around in the leg here. Big opportunity for Joe. Just going to be the one dart. Looks like there's room to the left, and he finds room. Big holder throw from Joe Cullen, despite those 2 180s from Chris Dobey.
Oh, these darts say yes. Well, the 3rd for Joe, the 7th of the match.
140, Joe by 89.
Time with it. Options for Joe. Nice luxury to have, not having to bring the ball into play. And there's some set darts incoming for Joe Cullen.
You know, and Chris Dobey thought he had that luxury himself last leg, setting up the 32. But they just wouldn't get in. That 3 attempts at the double 16. Joe's thinking he'll do better.
60, Joe, you require 32.
How quick it can turn around to send us all the way to a deciding set. And we are going to a deciding set. Joe Cullen digs in really.
Key to it.
We just saw the set-by-set average. Cullen has just gradually got better as the match has gone on. And looking to avoid having to throw it out. He's got the darts away from Chris Dobey here.
Well, he's grimaced on the 3rd dart, but what a wonderful 140, and what a perfect first dart to follow.
140, Joe by 110.
And to wrap it up, he's going to get a match dart, Joe Cullen. Lost the opening set, but back-to-back sets sees Joe Cullen beat Chris Dobey on the World Grand Prix stage yet again. Dobey opened over the 160 to clinch set 1, but a brilliant display, an average of just about 93 in last year's semi-finalist. Joe Cullen is off and running. He's beaten Chris Dobey, got 2 sets to 1.